Hey, what's going on, folks? Blitzball champ Jason Ingram here. So, I wanted to get on here um, and address two things. First off, I want to pay my respects and talk about, unfortunately, the recent passing of Sika Anoa'i, one half of the legendary tag team, the Wild Samoans, and also the father of Roman Reigns, the tribal chief. Unfortunate news earlier today that he passed away. Um, he was apparently 79 years old. And yeah, as I said, one half of the Wild Samoans. I know I was thinking about some of the conversations I had with my dad. He was a big fan, big fan of the Wild Samoans, and I remember one of my favorite promos with Sika specifically was him backstage with Kamala, the Ugandan giant, and Mean Gene Okerlund is there, and they're both are just being all weird and crazy and just vibing together, just with the silliness and the awkwardness. And I remember Sika with his hair being all wild and him taking Kamala's stick and hitting himself with it. That was such a funny promo. That was a really funny promo. Um, but yeah, one of my favorite moments. And just, looking back at the Wild Samoans, because I was pretty young. I was pretty young when they were very popular. I was a kid, and I just remember they were such a great tag team. I mean, just fierce. They were scary. They were tough, physical, and Sika, was one of them. And I definitely can appreciate, how they, the Wild Samoans really tied into a lot of, what transitioned to the bloodline with Roman Reigns, especially considering, Roman Reigns is the son of Sika. And I really liked how they even had them make appearances, especially when, Jey Uso and Roman Reigns were battling each other, especially for a position of tribal chief. Thought that was pretty cool. And yeah, just the times where the Wild Samoans or even just Sika coming out with Roman Reigns, thought was pretty cool, very special. And then when you think about it, the Anoa'i family, huge family tree, really huge family tree. So yeah, and I believe that's a legacy just with this family that's going to continue to grow and grow more and more. And just Sika Anoa'i was definitely a big part of that. I mean, him and Alpha, the Wild Samoans. I mean, legendary tag team. One of the well-known Samoan tag teams in history. And, of course, they are also WWE Hall of Famers as well. Class of '07, class of 2007. And, they were even three-time WWF World Tag Team Champions. So, they were a pretty successful tag team. Very well known. And, definitely this is rough. Definitely rough. My prayers and condolences go out to the Anoa'i family, especially Roman Reigns as well. I know we haven't really seen him since he lost the title to Cody Rhodes, but hopefully, the family, will be doing okay. I know they, need a lot of prayer, comfort. Like I said, my condolences go out to the Anoa'i family as they mourn the loss of Sika Anoa'i. one half of the legendary Wild Samoans. Definitely will be missed. He'll be missed greatly. Now that I've gotten that out the way, the second thing I want to talk about, and it really, really sucks that it took his passing to really show the hearts of some folks in the IWC. So, on social media, especially on X/Twitter, a lot of folks are, of course, posted the news, giving and sharing their condolences about the tragic loss of Sika. And AEW did a post, of course, in remembrance, little in remembrance tribute to Sika Anoa'i. And there were so many pro wrestling fans that just totally took that out of context, all because they felt like WWE should have been the ones to post that, which they did, and not AEW. All because, oh, he didn't wrestle for AEW. Really? You're literally, you got fans out there literally bashing a promotion for taking the time to pay their respects and honor a pro wrestler that passed away, and y'all are pitching a fit with tribalistic takes over somebody's death. This is why sometimes it makes me kind of feel ashamed to be a pro wrestling fan as part of the IWC. But man, you got so many fans out here that's just, really? Having tribalistic takes over somebody's passing? Like, come on now. Like, folks in the IWC doing this, y'all need to grow up. Y'all need to grow up. Y'all need to do better. Y'all need to go outside and touch grass. Y'all need Jesus. All of the above. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, can for once you get out of your tribalistic feels and be serious? Who cares if this promotion did the tribute first before the other one? Pro wrestling, the business in general, any promotion that wants to pay tribute, pay respects. Sika was a pro wrestler in the pro wrestling business. That's like saying, Stardom couldn't pay tribute to Sika because he didn't wrestle for them. That is the most ridiculous take. Did you ever think that maybe there are wrestlers that look up to Sika that may have never wrestled in the same promotions that he wrestled in? Do you ever think that maybe he inspires some of these wrestlers in other promotions, whether they're male or female? Did you ever think about that? Y'all need to think. It's just really, and this is just another example why I truly believe that tribalism will never go away. I hate to say it. I really wish I was wrong. But I honestly don't think tribalism will ever die. I don't. It needs to. I don't think it ever will. We got too many fans out here that behave this way and then will take it up a notch through a promotion paying their respects. And folks want to pitch a fit because it's a promotion that he didn't wrestle for. Like, grow up. Sika was a pro wrestler in general. In general. So we're now at the point where fans are now letting their tribalistic ways be shown through the passing of wrestlers? For any of those type of pro wrestling fans out there that are so heavy on the tribalism, y'all need to grow up. Y'all seriously need to grow up. Y'all greatly need a coming to Jesus moment. I'm not even kidding. Y'all need to grow up, get a life, all of the above. Seriously. It's folks like them that really give pro wrestling fans a bad name. It's ridiculous. It's royally ridiculous how far some pro wrestling fans out there will go with their freaking tribalism. It's ridiculous. I mean, so bad that you'll pitch a fit over this, or pitch a fit because your favorite wrestler went to a promotion that maybe you're not a fan of, or pitch a fit to the point where you wish a different promotion would go under, which would equal folks losing their jobs. Y'all tribalistic, hungry fans, y'all need to grow up. Seriously, y'all need to freaking grow up. Like I said, it's things like this that make me sometimes feel ashamed to be a pro wrestling fan in a pool in the IWC where there's these type of tribalistic wrestling fans that exist. It's ridiculous. It's sad. It's very unfortunate. I really hope and pray that even in some shade of a miracle, that the whole tribalism, especially in pro wrestling, will just end for good. Anyway, once again, my condolences, my prayers going up for the Anoa'i family as they mourn the loss of Sika Anoa'i. Rest in peace, Sika Anoa'i. God bless.